Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. So, um, reports are going out that negotiations for Bud versus Sean Porter are going well. You know, so hopefully this deal can be completed. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks, and then we can go on and have an announcement, and we can get excited about this fight. You know, at the end of the day, this is a fight that needs to happen. I feel due to what has transpired in recent weeks with a lot of fights getting canceled for whatever reason and whatever you may think. This fight is going to be big. So hopefully we can, get through the finish line, and hopefully these fights can be made. And that's just real talk. From what the reports are saying, this is Bud's last fight with Top Rank. Bob Arum has clarified that Bud will be a free agent. I told you that Bob Arum the very next week was going to say something different. I do think it's time for Bud to more than likely possibly move on. Whoever you want to blame for this situation, you can go back and forth. You can point the finger at Bob. You can point the finger in the direction of Al Heyman. But at the end of the day, Bud will be 34 years old September the 28th. So to a certain degree, time isn't on Bud's side, for the most part. I'm not saying he's going to age overnight, but, when Bud is headed towards mid 30 range, from 30 to, 30 to 33, you consider being in your early 20s. Your early 30s, excuse me. From, 4 to 6, you considered your mids. And then 7 to 9 late. So with that being said, Bud is getting up there, so he needs to get these fights made. He needs to get these big fights, these big paydays made. A lot of people could say that Bud could have possibly been aged out. So me, myself, I want to see him get these big fights because he deserves to get these big fights. And it's time for him to get these big fights, on his way out. They've been saying that Bud may fight till he's 36, 37. I want to see Bud, like I said, land that ultimate payday, because I feel like Bud is accomplished enough in his career to where we could say he's a borderline first ballot Hall of Famer, at least, because he does have undisputed on his resume, so that elevates him as far as his accomplishments go, because some of the greatest fighters, that ever did it didn't accomplish undisputed. So, Bud has done that. And I think if he can secure the fight with Errol Spence and defeat Errol Spence and become undisputed in 2 different weight classes, like I said, Bud's legacy is set. So let's see, can he pull this off? So at the end of the day, if it is time for him to part ways with Top Rank, then it's just time for him to part ways. Me, myself, I never had a horse in the race. I wasn't one to insist that somebody leave somewhere, but the proof is in the pudding. For whatever reason, he just haven't been able to secure marquee fights that could have generated him bigger paydays and bigger status at welterweight. Right now, he's arguably the best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet. I think if he had got some fights in the past, I think if he could have got the Garcia fight or, a couple of other fights, I think without a shadow of a doubt, he would be considered number 1 pound for pound, because you still got Canelo in the mix. And, you got some other people. You got Errol Spence. But Errol Spence, due to the fact that he's inactive to a certain degree, you would have to drop Errol Spence out of the top 3. That's just my own assessment, and I'm not hating on Errol Spence, so don't come on here with that bullshit. But let's see, can this fight get made, man? I'm really keeping my fingers crossed. I tried to get some information out of Kenny. Kenny, he won't tell me anything. He just he basically gave me the wait and see, but he kind of did give me the thumbs up when something is official, that I may be one of the first people to know. Appreciate that, Kenny Porter. This your boy, Town Biz. I'm out.